Chris, you're here in an off-field capacity today. Great sponsorship deal with your company, DSD Construction.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, we spoke earlier about Sean being a local lad, local business, started in 1993, and it just got bigger, and with them being Carlisle United supporters, it felt, the next step to take, so everyone's delighted with it.
And it is the fact that they're supporters, it makes it feel more like not just a family thing, but a community thing as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think I've always said since I signed here, it's all about the community and the feel-good factor, and a family club, and to have someone on the front of the strips investing money who is a Carlisle supporter and from the town, I think supporters can relate to that.
And for somebody who is more than a fan now, for somebody who works with the company who's sponsoring the club, it must feel nice.
It is, yeah, and I think people are asking already, did I have anything to do with it? And I've got to say fair play to Phil King and the club for approaching him. They knew he supported Carlisle, and then he came through and just said what he had been proposed, and I said, you've got to go for it. I mean, I think it opened his eyes today when he came back to the stadium, on the pitch, and it's like any little lad, isn't it? You get a bit excited, and I think he's really pleased with it.
You've been singing from the song sheet for a number of years now. We've got to have local companies on board. This is nice to see.
It is, yeah, and I think what Sean's hoping is that it opens the door for other people, and there's a lot of things going on off the pitch, investment, whatever, but if the local businesses can get involved and make this club great again, which we know it can be, and Keith Curl getting the signings in, I think everything's pointing upwards at the minute.
On the pitch matters, Chris, so close last season. Does it look like we're making the right moves during pre-season?
Oh, great signings with Nicky Adams, 45 games for a championship winning team, and I think he had 2 years left on his contract as well, which was surprising. They managed to get him here, so that's what Keith Curl can attract. We've seen the young lad from Scotland who hopefully will hit the ground running, and then just another signing today in Russell Penn. So Keith likes to get his signings done early, and I think that really helps the club, and let's go one step further this season with the squad that we've got. We can easily do. As
a former player, does it send a message if you're looking for a club, if you look at the signings they've made, do you start to think, yeah, that's somewhere to go?
Yeah, well, I think the Nicky Adams and Russell Penn situation will now suddenly make people who probably been contacted by Keith Curl think, yeah, they're having a right go now. Nicky Adams, as I said, won League 2 and he's dropped back down to have another go, so they'll think, yeah, if he can do it, I'll go and join.
Like myself, you're privileged enough to be sat up in that press box, but walking down that tunnel, does it bring back a few memories?
It did, honestly it did. I was walking down the tunnel there, and I just remember Kev Gray slapping the sign above it, and I just had a little walk out, and it's the first time I've done it since Murph's testimonial, but I think we're a bit hungover that day. But it was nice to do it again now, and as you say, I like Sean, as we came through and onto the pitch, you just feel like that little lad again, which is great.
And Chris, you love your media work now. That's something that you've really bought into and enjoy doing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm just going to have to be in a position now where I'm involved with the sponsorship, Sean, and then I'm doing the radio, so I better bite my lip at times.
Super.